I never get this on time. Look at this. I said, it's 15:49. You see, yeah, story of my life. You see, I want to put a mic on. This is the mic that doesn't plug into the computer. I wanted to use the phone so I can switch the frame, but YouTube doesn't allow me mobile, so and I wanted to change the camera angle. I can figure that one out, and I didn't do it, but I did have I made a different fricadelle. um, I made better ones, but it's not bad. It's not bad. It's doesn't matter. Now, here's the thing. The whiteboard is so white. I work in film, so you never look at the back of what God builds. That's called recycling and using resources. I'm not gonna buy an expensive board. Yeah, but the whiteboard, you see, I mean, it's a work in progress. Okay, kids. I do have a kind of healthy issue which is hindering me a little. It's nothing dangerous, I hope so. And when I was young, a teenager, and even before, I could go to bed at midnight and tell myself to wake up at 4:30 a.m. because I needed to take a train. And I really did that. It worked. It always worked. I stopped doing this and, doing the safe thing, the alarm and things like that. I stopped using my alarm and listening to my body. So if my body tells me, you're not getting up now. So I overslept this morning. I really needed it probably also. And I need to go to the doctor and make sure it's nothing bad. I'm going to change for this. I'm going to go right away to the right one, the specialist, and see what he says. I'm going to try I'm going to try one out. Yeah, but I need to do that. I also need to do some. I had to do some morning business. Thursday is a day where I can talk to the lady from the social office. There are some issues, and no, not issues, just some things that has to be clarified. And I went through all my paperwork, and you got to do all this paperwork. Like my granny said, wer schreibt, der bleibt. So I stopped that in between. I did the calls. The best time to call her on Thursday. I can call her on Thursday. She has Thursday is like until 1500 hours. So it's over now. But the best time to call her is between 11:30 and 12. That's what I did this morning. I woke up at 11:15, something like that. So yeah, I missed the sunshine this morning. We had sunshine this morning. I know that because my roomie Thomas, who is on night shift, always is on the other side of the harbor waiting for the first ferry to take him over to this side. And that is exactly where he has a beautiful spot for the sunrise. And he is there like 3:50, so it is 10 minutes to 4 a.m. the sun goes off. The sun up is something for something. So the sun wasn't up, but the light is already there. So he has he is, yeah, surprisingly, he is a pretty good photographer, and he has a really professional Nikon, which I actually need. I'm going to go back into, because with that you can also do movies, and it's a little better than the iPhone. But the iPhone is not bad for what I'm doing right now, so that's okay. So yeah, and he showed me this today's sunrise. Was beautiful, really beautiful. And I told him, if you go, you obviously, if you watch this on YouTube, you obviously seen my front page. You know, the picture, which is the center of a shot. So it is, if that, well, I can't show you that. So if that is the whole frame, then I took out only there and very, you know, something like that. And since it is a good resolution, so it's still sharp and it's good. And there is on Facebook also the original, and I think it's on YouTube somewhere too. I don't know, but I posted it on. It looks like a chopper shot, yeah, but it is done from it's not really a high rise. It's I think it's the 13th floor or the 12th floor building in on the Kiez, St. Pauli. You can see the water, the harbor, if you look through the building, which are standing in front. But when you're up, you have the beautiful view. It's Bernhard-Nocht-Straße. That's that is where the tropical center is, you know, where for health issues, that's where it is. I don't know what they're called, the Bernhard Institute or something. I don't know. It's just across there. So it's and as I told you, it's a childhood area where my mom and I and Hans Günther joined, not always in, but he was there too. When we were visiting Aunt Fritzchen, which was basically, which was the half sister of my grandmother, I think, sister or half sister. And the interesting thing is both family, both that part of family and the Schwarz family, their Jewish name. Her maiden name was Keller. That is a real Jewish name, you know. So I still believe that they were somewhere they left the Jew part and became Lutheran, which is a bad thing because I just don't like Luther because of the time thing then. And he was really, I mean, he had, yeah, anyway, that's the Luther thing. So, and this is already now I mumbled 8 minutes and 50 seconds and now already on that. Yeah, but that's how life is, you know. So I didn't have then the other thing is I didn't have the time to clear the that location. And I haven't heard back from one place. So, but kind of like this on the spot, but therefore, you know, just by going and somewhere and doing that. In the morning, it's 7 o'clock. It's even most of those places are closed anyway. What I like is a sudden and an accidental encounter with some people who also there. Unfortunately, they don't want to get interviewed. I want to bring. That's something I'm trying. We will have in the long run. We will have regular guests always on Friday. Friday will be open end. We do the 15 minutes, and then we don't stop. We just go on. We stop so that we will
It's
stop.
16 hours.
That's my dude who announces always the time on the hour. So yeah, 1600. There it is. 4 o'clock p.m. So Fridays will always be a guest during the show. Then we do the 15 minutes or whatever I take for that show. Then we will make a cut so that is separate, and then we will restart and call it the after party or whatever, something like that. That's going to be always Friday. So there will be guests there. I have no guests for this Friday. Friday is tomorrow. You see that? I mean, you guys must laugh your head off, because last week I was totally lost. On Thursday, I thought it was Wednesday. On Friday, I thought it was Thursday because I announced it. So tomorrow we do this and that. And then I realized this is already Friday. Yeah, I messed up so bad that week. That was it was not good. So actually, I got the water bottles. Now, Monday will be always and we do on Friday. We talk about what's coming up next week, and then Monday will always be politics. I think I'm gonna. You see, I'm very good sometimes in improvising. So I go in front of the camera, just like today. I had no clue what I was saying, except the whiteboard, the schedule, because I'm promising that. So Friday is the guest we have, hopefully. And Friday is after the 15 minutes, or when I'm taking over, doing over. After that, we do a cut, and then we start, and we call it the after coffee grinding show. Something like that. I come up with something. Trust me on this one. And then Monday, and then I will do. If it is needed, if I feel like it, I will do a Saturday or a Sunday appearance, just to for whatever reason there is, something just this nice spontaneous thing, And then Monday, we have the finalized what the schedule is for the week. We go quick through that, because but I'm probably gonna do mostly is post that. We don't need to talk it. We just put that out on Facebook or as a schedule. And Monday, the main thing I want to do, I want to try something else. I'm thinking about this for quite some time, on and off, how that goes. I think I do Monday politics. Picking something, I mean, there is so much going on right now. Here's the thing. Die Welt posted something on Facebook, and I haven't read the article, but I will do a very, very sharp comment on that. That here is the one no, 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 no. Yes, we can, and we do, and the Americans do that. They talk about what Erdogan is doing, you know, the Turkish czar, or uh, or Merkel is doing, and they tell the story the way they want. They say the crazy Germans or Merkel is doing that. Can you believe it? But what the Welt did is just something you don't do. We are Germans. We do not talk about Trump has to go now. That's what they write. That no way, you can't do that. You can't interfere with an election of another country, and you definitely can't say the leader of that country. You can say he's crazy and look what he's doing now. Yes, that you can do, but you can't demand Trump has to go. Trump has to go now. We're Germans. He's not our president. He is. There is still this old thing which is changing, and it has already changed. Let me remind you on one thing. Nothing is forever. Everything is finite. It's not infinite. It's finitive. Everything will die. Everything will come up, grow, have a high note, and then will go around. If it is a lifetime of a human, or if it is a celestial time, which means measured by stars time. Nothing is forever. This universe, which there are interesting and crazy debates about, that's going to be one week. We're going to have what is true, what is fact, what can we believe, what do you believe, and what is crazy ideas in the internet about, well, alien and what we are and stuff like this. Yeah, and I have some interesting stuff there, because I've been doing this and looking into stuff like this. I have when you really go on my YouTube channel, I just cleaned. I haven't cleaned anything, so every subscribed channel, there are the new ones I subscribe, but there are the old ones which I was looking for. And that is a group. There are some group who do the sci-fi thing or the alien thing also, that too. Just, I give you just a hint. You see, 18 minutes, time's up. Just to give you one hint, think about what in the last 10 years, the coming out, I have to say it that way, coming out of scientists, CIA dudes, national security dudes, DOD, Department of Defense, for all of those who do not know all the abbreviation. Well, this is one word I never really get out in English. Well, that's just me. So. And you can, if you really research it, if you really go and look for that, you will see that in the last 10 years, give or take, it began somewhere after the turn of the century and turn of the millennium. That serious people who are not conspiracy dudes who put out some crazy idea, they're talking about that there was something. We're talking about New Mexico, Roswell, just for the ones who need to get that reminded. So why don't you know? I mean, just that's how I do it. The truth about Roswell. Go and see what it is. It is better you do this in English. And here's the thing, you do not get the same information if you Google in German and see the results. And if you Google the same thing, just translated in English, you will get different results. I have all my browsers are on US. There is a reason for that. So then when I want to check Germany, I type it in German. Otherwise, I always type it in English and the research. I type it in German. I'm using now 3 different browsers. This is on Chrome, because Chrome is Google has, with this browser, I do not have to identify myself. I do not have to do the two-way thing. Here they know that's me. They know it, 1000%. So Firefox is new. I have to go through a painful, and my passwords, they're not this. They're really complicated. They're really complicated. I'm up to 16 to 18 digits. Yeah. Oh. And I have different ones. Hundreds. No, 100, of course not, But don't want to talk about those stuff, because you don't give information about what kind of system you use for your passwords. Mine, nobody comes up with it. It has nothing really to do with my life. If it has something to do with my life, it is so mixed up with something and others. It's that's the thing. At the end of the day, every password can be broken. It's just a matter of time, because the program that runs just all the combinations takes time, but it might take too long, but it will. So there is a new thing which Firefox. Just go and download the Firefox browser and see what they all offer. They offer real good stuff. So because they told me when and where my Morales email was hacked. Yeah. They check all the things. Limes Germanicus is one of my email addresses. I got a lot. Never was hacked, because it is such a German. It would be Limes Germanicus. Check it out. I was in my early childhood time, I was a fan of the Roman Empire. So go figure. Guys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, mesdames et messieurs, I will call it now for today. Enjoy your Thursday. In Hamburg, it is temperature is dropping everywhere in the western part. I guess it's what it is. So the Turkish, the east part around the Mediterranean is warmer. We got a 10 degrees temperature drop. Enjoy your Thursday. I'll talk to you tomorrow morning. And tomorrow morning, it's going to be on location, even if the weather is terrible. Well, you know, there is no terrible weather. There is no the wrong clothes. That's what the Hamburg people tell you. You got to find a rain. There's always you got to dress accordingly to the weather. Take care.